Attention, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the open Q&A session. Please, on a scale from 0 to 10, how is my audio? I see Cedric, I see Beverly, I see Onieka, Ramville, Hayford, Keto, Sifizo. I hope my audio is good. Wonderful. It's a pleasure to be here. As you can see, I am not in my office. I am still out of Brazil. Out of Brazil. I am flying back to Brazil on Friday. On Friday. It's a mix of work, yeah, of business work. There was a conference here in the United States, and a mix of, let's say, in quotes, vacation. I to be very honest, I don't like to take full-time vacations anymore. And the reason is very simple. It took me many years to find what I truly love to do as a professional. It took me many years. So every time that I completely stop, if I spend like one day without working like at all, I feel that there is something wrong, you know? I feel that there is something wrong because again, nowadays I cannot I cannot say thanks God anymore that I suffer to work, that I wish that Friday comes. I don't say this, I don't feel this anymore. I don't know if, regardless if it is Saturday, I teach on Saturdays, I prepare classes on Sunday, I work on Monday, and sometimes I have like some free time on Tuesday, because right now I can easily say that it is the most amazing professional period in my career since 2019. So there was a career transition in 2019, so 4 years ago, where I decided to become, more educator than a consultant, yeah, to work helping other people understanding these beautiful operational excellence concepts. For example, the concepts associated to Lean Six Sigma, and it is so amazing. And to be very honest, I wish this to all of you. I wish that you can be as close as possible in terms of work to who you are. Happiness can be measured by the distance between what you do and who you are. And I wish from the very bottom of my heart that if you feel that there is a gap between what you are doing today and who you are, if you feel that there is a huge gap, work on that. Plan B, plan C, plan D. Start your plan B, even if it is during the night, during the weekends. But please, please, please don't be too far from yourself. Don't place your professional life too far from your personal life. Amen? Amen? Wonderful. So this is an open Q&A session, but I want to bring today an advanced topic, okay? It's fun. I am so sorry because of that. Right, I am in Florida right now, and the temperature is huge. I think I think yesterday it was like almost 90 Fahrenheit. And differently from Brazil, here, all places, when you go to a restaurant, when you take an Uber, when you go to the hotel, the air conditioning is so strong, so strong. So I mean, Outside, you are operating here, and then you come inside of any place, the temperature is here. So this huge variation caused me some minor challenges. Yeah, and I hope my voice is still good for you guys. Okay. So who is around Durban to help with Excel? So see, uh, the topic that I want to bring today is DOE, Design of Experiments. And so please type here in our chat window, where are you in terms of design of experiments, DOE. If you have never heard about DOE, type 0. If you had a chance to learn about DOE, to practice DOE, yeah, you can, and you are comfortable with that, you can place a 10. Yeah, so where are you from 0 to 10? 0, you don't know nothing, Marcelo. I have never heard about DOE. Yeah, and 10 is, Marcelo, I know what DOE is, and I had a chance to apply to run a DOE on Minitab, you know? Okay, so we have 60005. Give me 1 second, guys. Water. Okay, 600504315. Okay, so today I wanna run an introduction about DOE because again, this is by far the most powerful technique that we have in what we call the Lean Six Sigma body of knowledge. Okay, and then we are talking about Fisher, Ronald Fisher, from UK, from Europe. Yeah, so I want you to picture a brilliant, a young researcher, practitioner, statistician, already respected statistician, thinking on techniques to optimize the usage of the land in UK in order to guarantee that there will be no problems in terms of agriculture. So that was the main motivation for Fisher to create, to propose design of experiments. Okay, how can we optimize the usage of the land in UK in order to produce, for example, more food, you know, in the same land. Yeah. So if I ask you, for example, type here for me in our chat window. As you can see, I am struggling a little bit with this cough. Yeah. Type here for me potential causes. Type here in our chat. Why do you think Professor Marcelinho is kind of a little bit, you know, struggling with this cough, you know? Potential causes. Just potential causes. Potential reasons. Why? Why am I struggling, you know, with that? I've mentioned one to you guys. You know, I've mentioned one. Type here for me. Why do you think? Yeah, so weather is one. Perfect. Wearing same clothes in and out, beautiful. Change of environment, virus infection, yeah. Allergy, yeah. Oh, so see, drinking, maybe drinking cold water, beautiful. Air conditioning, air pollution, yeah. And here we, first of all, we need to separate what is controllable and what is uncontrollable. Yeah? So I can control air conditioning. Perfect. So I can call this a factor. A factor. The temperature in the room, in the hotel room right now, I can control that. I can control. The temperature outside, I cannot control. I cannot control. The the See, that's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. I have requested to change like my hotel room, you know. I am right now on another room, another bedroom, yeah. The first one, the first one, I had an impression that the carpet was dirty. Yeah? So the condition of the carpet, the condition of the carpet, can I control that? Can I control that? I can argue that yes, I can control that. I can go to the front desk and say, "Oh, I would prefer, a room like this. I would prefer a room like that." Yesterday it was raining, yes, during the night. I cannot control that. So, I mean, let's just to make it as simple as possible, let's call this noise. Noise is a factor that is impossible to control or very hard to control. Yeah? Air pollution, very hard to control. Yeah? Very hard to control. Oh, the temperature of the water that I am drinking. Yeah? The temperature of the water that I am drinking. Yeah, is this controllable or uncontrollable? Oh, this is controllable. This is controllable, very much. The clothes that I am wearing, controllable or uncontrollable? Controllable, yeah? How much are you following me from 0 to 10? Type here. How much are you following me? I have a y, a response variable, that in this case is the condition of my throat, yeah, or it's the intensity of my cough, yeah. That's my response variable. And what we are doing here together is to list some input variables that can potentially impact this output variable. Does it make sense? Yes or not? Does it make sense? That's where we are. That's where we are right now. And we have listed, yes, some controllable and some uncontrollable factors. Air conditioning, the temperature of the food, of the drinks, yeah. The condition of the carpet, yeah, clean or dirty. If there is housekeeping, no housekeeping, yeah. The clothes. Mainly for the people that have never heard about DOE. Do you think all these factors that I have listed, they impact the quality of my voice, my health? Do you think all these factors impact my response variable, my health, just to keep it as simple as possible? Yes or not? All these factors impact? And the second question, do you think they impact my health in the same level? Do you think they impact my voice at the very same level? So I see yeses and no's, but I see more no's. And I have, it is impossible, impossible in this planet Earth to find one factor that impacts a response exactly at the same level. Impossible. Impossible. So my question for you is, imagine a Pareto. Pareto. You guys know what is a Pareto, right? Imagine a Pareto with all the different factors, are the bar representing how much does this factor impact your response? Do you think this is valuable nowadays? Yes or not? Imagine that someone comes to me and say, Marcelo, it has nothing to do with air conditioning. Just stop drinking cold water. Or Marcelo, it has nothing to do with air conditioning. It was really the first hotel room that there was something in the carpet that, infected you, but now you are good. Do you guys think there is value in that? Yes or not? Because we are, at the end of the day, problem solvers. But we solve problems based on science. So we like to understand phenomenon. So if we can run a set of experiments, and as Fisher did in the past, Ronald Fisher did in the past, wow, maybe if we change the frequency of seeding, the land, for example, it will duplicate the yield, yeah? I don't know, for the production of, I don't know, a certain product in UK, yeah? Many times it's just one factor. Many times. So what I want to do here is just to play with some numbers here. I'm going to open up a software named Minitab. That is the software that I use in my courses, but you can use any other software. You can run the OE with many different softwares, even with Excel, yeah? So just you have a flavor of what we are talking about here. Yeah, because nowadays, if you master a tool like DOE, a technique like DOE, you can impact so drastically so many processes. And that's why I always say that it is about employability, because you will become more employable if you master these techniques like that. You know, you can impact so many people, and you can be very much surprised, positively surprised by how market pays these kind of professionals. Yeah, it is the opposite of guessing. It's the opposite of guessing. It is pure science. Pure science. Yeah, how much are we on the same page from 0 to 10? Type here for me. Yes, Jean Pierre, exactly. So let me show here. Let me see if I can share my screen. Let me know if you can see my mini tab. One second, I am using only one monitor. So I hope you can see it. And let me, just give me 1 second. Hello, hello. So you guys can hear me, right? Wonderful. So let me see if I zoom it here. Yeah, amazing. So first of all, I need to create my experiment, okay? And you can, again, my objective in this session is not to make you an expert in DOE, okay, guys? There are courses of DOE of 40 hours, courses of 80 hours of DOE. Just for you guys to have an idea, in our black belt program, we have more than we have four full sessions only about DOE. Yeah, only about DOE. So here I don't want you to become a master on that, but if I show you the steps, you can at least play with that. Yeah, with the free Minitab version. So let's use stat DOE factorial. Okay, stat DOE factorial. So let's use, for example, 3 factors. Yeah, and then let's suppose I have here the jacket, and then let's say incorrect or no jacket, and yes. Then let's suppose I have here AC, air conditioning, yeah? Low temperature, normal temperature. And then you guys said carpet, and then let's see, dirty and clean, yeah? Dirty and clean. So see that one of the ways to run a DOE is to set different factors, yes, different factors, and different levels. For example, jacket. I am not wearing a jacket. I am wearing a jacket. AC, the air conditioning, low temperature, normal temperature. I could argue that here it's numeric because I can put the temperature. And we have carpet, dirty carpet and clean carpet. Yeah. And just for learning purpose, I'm gonna de-randomize the runs, but in real DOEs, you should never de-randomize the runs. Yeah. And then see that we have 8 runs. We call these runs. Meaning I need to check how is my, this is the Y, yeah? When I have no jacket, yes, low temperature in the AC, and the carpet is dirty, yeah? And then again, here we should use a continuous variable, but just to keep it as simple as possible, I'm gonna use a discrete variable ordinal, yeah, from 0 to 10. And then let's suppose I have here two, and I have here 3. And then let's suppose I have here an 8, 9, a 10, 9, 8, and 10. Okay? So I would. Pode deixar entrar. Pode deixar, não tem problema não. Guys, I hope you don't mind. There will be, I am in a hotel, so there will be a housekeeping here, so maybe there will be a little bit of noise, but I hope you guys don't mind. You make a mean, no problem. And then stat, DOE, analyze, and OK. So see that there is a Pareto. There is a Pareto here at the end. Yeah? At the end. So what is the value in this Pareto? I hope you guys can see what is the value in this Pareto. Yeah? You guys tell me, even without knowing nothing about DOE, you guys tell me which factor, or let me ask you guys this, which factor seems to be more important? The condition of the carpet or the jacket? You guys tell me, which one seems to be more important? The condition of the carpet or the jacket? Yeah? So please type for me if you understand that factor C is carpet, factor B is the air conditioning, factor A is jacket. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is immensely powerful. This very simple Pareto is immensely powerful. Immensely. It can easily be a game changer. A game changer. Yeah? Why? Why? Because imagine, I have so many factors in life, so many factors in life. If I take any process, I can easily list 20 factors, 30 factors. Imagine that you come to your client, to your manager, to your internal client, and then you say, when we are talking about quality, you should focus only in this factor. Yeah, you can forget about all the other factors because that's the message. That's the message. Take a look here. That's the message. What we are saying, and let me just do one thing here. This is a little bit advanced. I am taking out one interaction just to gain 1 degree of freedom for the error. Yeah. So if I don't know if there is any black belt or master black belt here, if there is, I know you guys are understanding me. I just eliminated one interaction, so I gain 1 degree of freedom for the error, and so I get my mean squared error, and with that I can have the f values and the p values, and then with that I can have a much better, I would say, a much better, a more reliable Pareto. Yes, a more reliable Pareto. So with this line here, in very simple words, I can argue that there is no factor that is statistically significant. There is no factor that is statistically significant, right? But you can have a different scenario. For example, let me show here. And again, I want to keep it as simple as possible. Two replicates. Let me see if that will be. Yeah. Just to show you guys how would be a Pareto. Let me see. Yeah, with factors that are statistically significant. So again, this is a little bit advanced if you are new to that, but what I did was I've increased the power of the DOE. Yeah. The most powerful way to increase power in a DOE is to add replicates. So remember that I had 3 factors, 2 levels each. So I have factor A, low and high, factor B, low and high, factor C, low and high. Okay, so I can have low, 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 high, low, high, low, yes, low, high, high. Yeah? Are you guys following me? So I have 2 at the 3, 2 power 3. 2 times 2 times 2. I have 8 runs. But I can replicate that. When I replicate that, then I have a much better way to estimate our experimental error. So what I did was to add 2 more replicates. So instead of 8, I got 24. 24. Yeah? And then you have many more degrees of freedom for the error. Yeah? And this is good. This is good. Yeah? This is good. And so now my DOE has much, much more power. Yeah? And then I can see that C is very much important. So the quality of the carpet, yeah. Followed by the air conditioning, but there is a BC. What is BC? Who knows what is BC? Who knows what is BC? Why there are 2 letters here? Why there is here, BC, AB, ABC, AC? What's that? What's that? What's that? So, one of the most beautiful analyses that you can perform, yeah, and let me keep this even simpler. AC and carpet, just that. Yeah, let's understand what is going on here. Let's understand what's going on here. What is BC? Anyone? Jean-Pierre, it's the combined effect of 2 or more factors. In this case, 2 factors. Who knows the name of that? Yeah, it's the combination of the factors AC. It's the combination AC and the carpet. So we call this interaction. Interaction. By the way, this is a 2-way interaction. What's a 2-way interaction? 2-way interaction, it's really me and my brother when we were young. We used to promote a chaos on my grandma's house when we were children. My mother went on a Sunday with Paulinho, my brother only, without Marcelo, without me. He behaved beautifully, beautifully. So the root cause is Marcelo. Then she just ran an experiment to confirm that. She went with Marcelo next Sunday, and there was an amazing behavior. An amazing behavior. So where's the problem? No, the problem is just when the 2 of them are combined. Yeah? So we call this 2-way interaction. 2-way interaction. And 2-way interactions are very common in this planet. Very common in this planet. So take a look here. Take a look here. The blue line is dirty carpet. Yeah? The red line is clean carpet. Right? These 2 data points, I'm talking about lower temperature. And these 2 data points, I'm talking about normal temperature. Yeah? Perfect? So, in terms of health, it is better to be high or low? You guys? High, right? High. So what is the worst? What is the worst combination here for me? What is the worst combination here for me? What is the worst combination here for me? The worst combination is here. Who can see that? The worst combination is dirty carpet, low temperature. That's the worst combination. Because that's the combination that makes my health goes down. Marcelo, can I say that, the problem is the carpet? Can I say that? You guys tell me, can I say that the problem is the carpet? Yes or not? Can I say that the problem is only the carpet? Yes or not? I cannot say that the problem is only the carpet because the carpet, the dirty carpet, when the temperature is normal, the dirty carpet, when the temperature is normal, causes no problem for me. So it's the temperature, Marcelo. No. The low temperature. Did you guys see? The low temperature, when the carpet is clean, causes no problem. So the problem, the undesired effect on Y comes only when the carpet is dirty and the temperature is low. Who got that from 0 to 10? Type here for me if you understood that. Type here for me if you understood that from 0 to 10. Yes, exactly. Detecting interactions, two-way interactions, three-way interactions, detecting interactions without DOE or regression is very hard. Can you guys see that? Yes or not? Without using a scientific method, it is very hard. Very hard. Very hard. Like to separate the contribution from each factor and the interactions. This is so powerful, so powerful. You can promote so amazing improvements, I can tell you that the quality of the TVs, cathode ray tubes, in Brazil, they were significantly improved because of a series of DOEs that my team and I, at that time, led by a guy named Sergio Pugliese, he is the person that showed me DOE for the very first time. He's the person that talked to me about DOE back in 2001, I think, 22 years ago. And we ran a series of DOEs. And the quality of the focus on the cathode ray tubes, the quality was significantly improved. So I can argue that the quality of the TVs in Brazil were drastically impacted by a series of DOEs. Yeah? If you Google me, Marcelo Machado Fernandes, and put DOE on Google Scholar, you will see that many of my papers, my published papers, are about DOE, including DOE in service, because it is possible to apply DOE in service. I had a chance, there is a very famous website in Brazil with millions and millions of access every day, that the number of access, no, I'm sorry, the duration, the time spent on the website more than doubled because of a DOE, in terms of background color, what kind of color is better, font size, font style. You know, we ran experiments to understand what kind of virtual environment would promote an improvement in terms of time, you know, duration of the person in the website. It's a very important KPI. So that was one of the most relevant statistical consultancies that I had a chance to lead on a very, very, very famous website in Brazil. The amount of copper that we have in the cars in Brazil, from 2012 ahead, the amount of copper was significantly optimized because of a series of DOEs. Yeah. So DOE is a classic technique. It's a powerful technique. It's not my technique. I am just a practitioner and a fan and an enthusiastic of DOE, an educator. Yeah. And why? Why? Because in the past, someone showed me this technique, and it helped me to become a respected professional, you know, to publish articles, to impact many, many different processes. And I truly hope that you feel inspired, you know, and you feel the desire to deep dive in this tool. Yeah. We do have our green belt and black belt programs where we deep dive. We do have black belts here. I see Vindra, that is a green belt. Yeah. I saw, I think Vincent also joined. Vincent is one of our best black belts in our program. And these guys know very much what I am talking about. Yes, you can run what we call sensitivity analysis, or what if analysis. Let me show you guys here. This is super, super cool. Super cool. You can, for example, here, response optimizer, we can say health. I want to maximize, you know? So we can indicate that we want to maximize, and then clicking OK. And then Minitab will recommend what's the best set. So please, settings for the factors. So please don't use jacket. In terms of AC, go for low temperature. Wow. But please stay on a place where the carpet is clean. Okay, so what will happen if the carpet is clean but the temperature is normal? Oh, it will go down. It will go down. What happens if the jacket, I am wearing a jacket? Oh, it will go up. What will happen if the carpet is dirty? Whoa, it will go down. See? So we can run something that we call what if analysis. Yeah? What if analysis. Wonderful. Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for joining me in this open Q&A session. I hope you liked, you know, this introductory conversation about the OE. Yeah, and if you can give me in this chat, wow, Marcelo, in terms of general understanding, just general understanding of the OE. Type here for me before two numbers. Before I was 0 and now I am 10, for example. Before I was 2 and now I am 9. Type here for me in our chat window two numbers. From the not as an expert, just a general understanding of the OE, if possible, so I can have an idea of how effective this conversation was. And once again, thank you very much. Normally, we have these, weekly conversations, and I will keep doing all my best, regardless where I am in the world, to, and regardless if I am working or if I am on vacation, I'll do all my best to touch base, to touch base every week with you guys. Okay? Oh, I'm glad to know that. So I see a lot of positive shifts. I am happy to know that.